What's up? So I'm just sitting eating my bagels. Fuck, I can't even set up my goddamn camera. I haven't picked this shit up in a while. And the main reason for that is because for a while I kind of gave up on the content, the vlogs, all of it. It was just overstimulating, giving a shit about views and the amount of time it takes to edit a damn video, plus balancing a bunch of shit, the fucking usual that everybody on this app says. It was just too much. With that being said, why the fuck? With that being said, I just got back from Target. I'm about to go cold plunge. I don't have like that much space in my house. I just bought like a cheap circular plunge from your local Target, and I bought a bunch of ice and I bought a bunch of water because I don't have access to a hose. Don't ask me why. So I'm just gonna do a little DIY plunge. I just want to come on here and say that I just finished having, and I don't, first of all, if I ever share this type of stuff with you guys, it's because you're my homies. Like literally, this is my diary. This is my documentation of my life, and I have to be transparent with you guys. I have to be authentic. I just got done having the shittiest, it wasn't the shittiest day, and I don't want pity. I'm being honest. I have to be real. I'm not gonna sit here and, okay guys, this is what we're doing today, and no, I'm not that type of fucking person, and that shit is cringe. I just want to be honest. I had a fucking breakdown today. I had multiple breakdowns during my workout, after my workout, prior to my workout, and I just want a fucking cold plunge. I just want to relax, okay? I'm 21 years old. In October, I turned 22, and I just want to, I'm not going to fucking sit here and give you a sob story, but if you know what it feels like to feel like you're a fucking walking robot every single day, and you have no control of your life, then I hope this video hits home for you, because I just want to retake my fucking life. I just want to finally take control and finally do some shit that I actually want to fucking do instead of repeating the same damn cycle every damn day. Okay, so we're gonna cold plunge, and we're gonna, I guess, find some solace in it, like meditate or whatever. Like I said, I have no access to a hose, so this might not work out because I didn't calculate how much water I would need, and I didn't calculate how much ice, and it's probably fucking melting in the back. Of course, I would have recorded myself buying this shit, but I don't have a fucking cameraman. This is a one-man band, people. Deal with the fucking antics, okay? An expensive camera with no fucking help. Like, this shit is just, I couldn't, you know, but I'm still blessed to be able to have a place to call home, and to have a fucking camera, and to have the drive to do this shit, even though I barely have the drive. But I'll see you guys out there. The sun's going down in 30 minutes. I genuinely don't know if you guys can hear me because the air conditioner is right next door. Let's set this up real quick before I do this fit check. Got some Asics on. Got some All in Motion pants. Got Boohoo Man shirt. Man, it's hot as hell out here. We got a heat advisory too.
2 hours later.
Alright, y'all. Woo, it's time. It's 10 o'clock. And put the ice in here. Woo, shit is cold. This thing is gonna be cold. I can't, I'm scared. Put a timer. Put a 15-minute timer. God. Thank you. Let me come back to me when it's 15.
Okay, 14 minutes and 28 seconds.
Okay. I might tap out, y'all. Oh. My feet. Oh, God. My feet. My feet. I can't. God. Jesus.
After 13 minutes and 3 seconds.
All right,
You were
3
in there for about 2 minutes.
I was in there for 3 because you started the timer late.
Okay.
All right. I don't really know what to say. I had like this huge, intricate speech wrote out and prepared, and now I'm kind of like lost on what to say. These last few months, I've been lost. I've been feeling pretty lost. The idea of the life I was gonna live, or the path that I was gonna take, that 13-year-old me envisioned and sold in my head, is nowhere near the life that I'm living now. And the same path and route to getting that type of life it's not even like even remotely possible now. Like everything changes as times go on. So whatever was normalized back then when I was 13, which is like 9 years ago, it's completely like out of the water now. Like it's like not even trendy anymore. It's not really the norm. And so for me to try and like be stuck in the past and try to implement that now, it's like we have to be realistic. It's like how people say follow the algorithm, follow whatever. The algorithm, life itself is ever changing. So what I envisioned, what I dreamed of when I was 13, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but even if it was possible right now, the lifespan of that dream is like right here. Only because everything has changed. Like it's not so simple anymore. Like all I wanted when I was 13 was to be a YouTuber. Now you got fucking Twitch is on top and OnlyFans has been created and you got Instagram influencers. Like it's not as simple as that anymore. It's like now people just generalize it all into a term, content creator. I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping. I feel like personally, I just wish times were simpler. But you gotta roll with the punches, man. And so, let us all, whatever it is that you've always wanted, whatever it is that you currently want, if it's changing literally in real time to the point where it feels farther and further away from you, or further and further away from your level of grasping, it seems harder and harder to grab it, to reach for it, you need to find a new way to grab it. You need to be gravitating towards the change. And that's something that I'm slowly learning right now as we speak. I had a whole different route that I was taking on this channel, and quite frankly, with the way that everything's been changing, I was very demotivated to even pick up this camera. I don't even know if this is gonna make the cut, but it's like a freaking obstacle course. You beat one level, you move on to the next. It may have a little bit of a snippet of what was on level 1 in the 5th level, but it's a whole new obstacle course. It's a whole new challenge, a whole new level. So yeah, there's still a piece of what I wanted way back when that's still alive right now, but there's a whole different realm connected to it. So you have to take that into accountability. It's the same thing with any type of fucking dream. It's like wanting to be known as a famous artist, but you have to do reels now instead of just posting your art. Same thing with, what can I use? Fuck the examples, bro. You know what the hell I'm saying. Jesus Christ. My mind is just like fucking, my mind is melted right now. It's like 12. I'm pretty sure it's 12. And I have work. Oh, 12:15. And I have work in like 4 hours. Oh, God. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna pick this back up whenever I can. So, there's a terrible storm that happened. Can't go out and get my regular usual Panda Express, so I'm gonna try and attempt my mom's cooking. She usually makes this really nice stew that I eat with rice. And you know, we're Nigerian, so the food can't just be replicated. But I'm gonna make young adult style. Something that probably won't taste nearly as good, but we're gonna try. Shit. Oil. I'm adding way too much oil. Egg. Just a teeny bit. Now we wait. Okios, baby. This one is the 15 grams of protein. They just came out with a 20 grams one. I was into Okios big time, like when I first started my fitness journey. And then I got tired of the yogurts every day. And I guess I'm back to it. Back at it like a bad habit. So, today was back by chest and try, but no biceps because we always skip that shit. Oh my god, I need to get back on it. But I've been trying to like do biceps, but it's just I never be having the time. But I know I gotta make the time. But it's something that I've been lacking on. I really want to get into something that I've been meaning to do. I never have the time to do, and it's play my guitar. If you've been here, you already know that I have this guitar. I don't really play it much. I'm still learning the chords, but I wanted to practice a little bit without my amp, because you gotta learn it, get it down packed before you get the amp. So, bro, this shit sounds fucking terrible without the amp. It's electric. So, what? I think I need to tune it, but every single time I tune it, oh shit, it gets right back to being effed up. Jesus. I think I'm gonna do like updates every like few months to see how far I can progress and just to see the growth on camera, because right now I may sound like absolute shit, but I know in a couple months I would have improved. That's a goal of mine in the next 6 months, to be decent on here, like at least know the basics, and then we'll go from there. Hi guys. I don't really wear hats, so it's kind of weird to me right now. No free brand deals. No, but I think if you look back to my very first few vlogs, I don't know if you can hear me because I opened up the garage. Wanted to sit out here in nature with you guys. But if you look back at my first few vlogs, my locks were literally like right here. And now they're right here. So it's growth. I think it's been well over a year, but recording wise it's been about a year and 2 months that I had the footage online. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys and say, I know that this video was kind of all over the place and there was no real substance to it. These damn birds. I wanted to come outside and talk because I feel like I always do my talks in the room or in the car. I never really take the time to sit outside. There's a video on my channel that really resonates with me that I feel like a lot of people did not understand. I'm gonna sum it up very quickly. I'm an indoorsy, introverted type of person. I like my personal space. I like being at home, and I like my electronics. I'm a techie girl. I'm all tech, no talk. So in this video, it's still on my channel. It's called Life, Theoretically. And basically, I went outside, not necessarily for the first time, but I went outside far away, like 40 minutes out to water in my state, and I sat there at the river, or it wasn't a river, it's a lake. I sat there for about an hour, maybe 2, and just sat and watched the waves, watched the birds, watched the fish, watched the sunset. It was beautiful, and it was the most alive I had ever felt in like the longest time. And in that video, I'm literally saying I didn't realize how beautiful I was until I came outside and I was in the sun, and I'm looking at myself in the camera and I'm amazed at how I look versus how I usually looked at myself when I'm inside or when I'm just doing my day-to-day things. But when I took the time to escape and just live my life outside on that lakeshore just for 2 hours of my day, it felt like I had awakened a whole new side of happiness, or just a whole new side of living. And so I want, if anybody gets the chance, to go watch that video and really see how being outside can change your perspective, because sometimes we're depressed and we're sad and we don't even realize that we're kind of caging ourselves in a prison and confining ourselves in a space that is only filled with sadness and only filled with hatred and self-doubt. But I just want to say that I'm deleting my entire 100-day arc series from the channel. I'm not deleting per se, I'm more like privating. And then a couple other videos that are like random fillers. The more bodybuilder ones, the more fitnessy ones. I just want to keep the real ones that have a slice of life added on to the fitness, because I'm changing how I want to portray my videos. Now, I already said from the start that I didn't want this to become a fitness-based channel, and it kind of did turn into a fitness-based channel. But I want it to be more like a channel where it's like a little slice of life with a hint of inspiration. Just want to share my life experiences and uplift people as I go. And yeah, so all the videos that don't represent that are going to be privated, or just videos I'm not really proud of or I feel like were just random will go away. And I'll keep the ones like Life Theoretically up. Those are the sides of me that I really just want to show for real. I know this video was kind of destructured, but this is only the first video coming back. I'm at a point in my life where I'm turning 22 in October. I'm just trying to figure out the road I'm supposed to take for my future. And I was doing the videos for all the wrong reasons in the past. I was doing the videos for views and for fame and to be known, and I really don't care about that stuff because I realized that in my time, from the point I started the vlogs on this channel to now, I have a huge change in character development. Like, all I cared about was being flashy from the start. All I wanted was to be seen, and now I kind of don't want to be seen. Like, I want to be seen by the right people now. Like, by the people who have the same mindset as me, who kind of have the same life goals as me, and or who may not know where to start and just need some redirection. I want to be able to be that helping hand, because I know there were so many times in my past where I needed a helping hand. I needed somebody to just listen to me, just hear me out. And in a way, this is kind of like a diary as well. A documentation of the journey that I have yet to go far in, but this is just the beginning. Man, I'm not going to set any outrageous goals, because I'm one of those people that if I don't attain my goals at a certain time frame, I will absolutely destroy myself. Mentally, physically, whatever you can think of. It's just the perfectionist of me. So I want to say, let's check back here in a year and see if I really put my foot down and actually made some shit shake in my life. Right now I'm kind of contemplating selling all my electronics and just starting fresh, because materialism has been a huge factor in defining who I am, and I really just don't want to be a subject to that stuff anymore. But at the same time, this camera can be used to my benefit. I could use it to produce videos. I could use this camera to make content. I could use this camera to actually do something productive rather than just selling it. And the same goes for all my other equipment, but I'm trying really to just focus on what I need and what I already have, not what I want. So that's why I'm trying to get rid of the more look, moral of the story is, I just wanted to come in here and I wanted to say that if you are sitting on your couch or in your bed or anywhere and you feel like you don't know what to do with your life, you feel like you're hopeless, you feel like you have no future, or that it's so far out of reach that you don't even have a glimpse of what it could look like, stand up, wake up, and reclaim your life. It isn't a quick fix. You're not going to be an overnight sensation. You're not going to be able to accomplish every single thing that you have a dream of in one night. But just starting with the little steps, taking care of yourself, planning things out, writing things down, those are the beginners. And once you start ticking off many things from the checklist, you will feel motivated. You will feel inspired just by yourself alone. And you're not going to want to give up. But there are times where even when you have checked everything off the list, you're thinking, what now? What could I possibly do now? Like, I need something new to fill up my dopamine. You have to think about the grand scheme of things. You have to think about the end goal. You have to think about what you would want your idealistic life to look like in the end. If you were to have every single thing you wanted, what would that look like? And until you have that, you have to keep going. But you're not going to do it just sitting around loathing and feeling sorry for yourself. You're not going to do it thinking about what you did in the past, thinking about what you could have done, and thinking about what you wish you could be doing. Because if you wish you could be doing it, why aren't you doing it? And even if it's something that you can't do in this instant, even if it's something that you don't have the ability to do, whether it's financially or whatever, your mind can take you farther than your money can. Think about that for a second. There are people that have had nothing and somehow, magically, turned it into something. Makes me think they didn't have nothing in the first place. Even if you had nothing, even if you had no one, even if you had 0 things to your name, you still have yourself. Think about that for a second. Listen, I'm not words have power. And I realize that me saying that my life is in shambles and I'm having a shitty day or I'm having a shitty week or I'm going through a bunch of shit, it's gonna be true. It's gonna stay true. And I remember when I was so deluded about the videos that I want to make, the things I wanted to do, that's when I actually was happy. And I know, like, remember when I had things that I was actually looking forward to do, to accomplish, to work towards, that's when I was my happiest. Just sitting around doing nothing all day, I feel like a bum. I feel worthless. I feel trash. I feel shitty. And trust me, nobody wants to feel that way. You can come up with a million excuses as to why you can't do something. But at the end of the day, that's you making those excuses. You're the one holding yourself back. You have no one to blame but yourself. And nobody's telling you to go become the world's biggest billionaire. Nobody's telling you to go make the world's most famous brand. Just make the life you want to live. Make yourself proud. You don't owe anything to your family. You don't owe anything to your friends. You don't owe anything to your loved ones. You just owe it to yourself. I can't stress that enough. I've been yapping too much on here, man. There was a time where I had it all in my life. Not had it all, but like the peak of my adolescence. And you know what? I squandered it. Because I didn't have the wisdom to know what to do with it. And you know what? It's okay. Because I'm still here. I'm still alive. You're still here. You're still alive. Do you get where I'm coming from? Just do better. And do it for yourself. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. Ugo out.